IVM.
We were discussing our fitness journeys. You were saying that you've just recently discovered a new format
Pilates.
of fitness, Pilates. Why Pilates? Tell me a little bit about Pilates and what it is.
So I was a very heavy kid, and I'm not a foodie. Though you look at that Hansika, you'll be like, she eats a lot. I had my own journey with weight loss, and it wasn't easy. And I tried everything, and I had bulked up so much, and losing that bulk weight is very difficult. I'm fair. Then I bulk up, I look double, and then on camera you look even more. So it was very tough. And for the longest, my one trainer used to tell me, try Pilates. And I was like, late K, I can't do any workout. It's very boring. So just try. And one fine day last year, I was bored and I said, okay, let's just try Pilates. And I've been doing yoga for many years now. But yoga, again, needs a lot of patience. So I was like, okay, Pilates, let's try. And it really worked for me. And I really enjoy it. It's really nice. It lends your body, and I just enjoy the process. That 45, 50 minutes is just amazing.
Do you feel stronger after this?
Yes,
Do you feel
I do. I see results in me in 2 sessions. That's really good. And you cannot do it every day. They also tell you can't do it. Thrice a week is more than enough, at least for me.
And then do you need to worry about food and you said you're not a foodie. So
I eat every 2 hours. I eat something every 2 hours. But I eat food to survive.
it's not something that is like oh man, I live to eat kind of a feeling at all.
No, not at all. I'm okay with not eating food also. Khana hi it's that. I'm not a foodie at all.
So in your free time, what is it that you spend time on then? Do you have free time?
I do, of course, I have free time before I sleep. What do I do in my free time? Good question. I spend time with my husband now. Yeah. But I'm glad I don't have so much free time. I don't want to have free time.
Like, what's the point of it?
Yeah, I'll be doing dusting. So how much can I do dusting?
I remember so we have a market research business as well. So in the market research business, one of the things we had studied was time pass. Right, and people had to say our life is full of time pass. We have to figure out how to pass time. And I love talking to busy people like you and saying that what do we understand about people who need to do time pass, right? You all have to do a lot of time pass as well, waiting in the vanities and stuff like that. Is it?
I'll sleep. For me, when lunch break also happens at 1 hour, don't give me food, I'll sleep. I'm more than happy. I'll take that time to sleep. I'll be on my phone. I'll be on my phone, but I'll also not be on my phone. So that's my time pass. I can just while away, just scrolling. My WhatsApps are off, so I don't have notifications on. None of my notifications on.
That's a fantastic habit right there. So
Yeah,
the
I actually learned it from
notifications off.
I learned it from my best friend. So she used to get very anxious, and I was like, Tanvi, why can't you just reply back? She's like, Hansu, my notification's off. Only when I go on WhatsApp, I get it. I was like, but what if I'm dying? She's like, you'll call me. I was like, fair enough. You made a point right there. So I started following that. And I have 2 numbers. One number is perpetually on silent. The other one, because my mom is always anxious that Hansu's okay, Hansu is eaten, and now my husband. So my WhatsApps are off. Only groups are on, and most of the groups are muted. Except one group. Me and my mom have a group. Because she also has 2 phones. I have 2 phones. Mother-daughter group is always on. Because
All 4 numbers are on this.
Yeah.
Love
And
it.
that's the only alert I get for my WhatsApps. Otherwise, if you have to get through me, call me. But chances are I won't answer. Otherwise, call people around me.
So I do a similar thing. My phone's permanently on DND.
Oh.
Do not disturb. So nobody can call me even if they want to try. And I was at one.
But it's a blessing. Because nowadays phones are like, it makes you anxious, yeah.
Very.
Imagine when you're in a relationship and you're having a, fight with your boyfriend or, usse phone kiya? Did he reply back? Oh, he hasn't. He's read it. Oh my God, can you not? I mean, just imagine the anxiety you're putting yourself in. And I'm over it. I'm over it. I've learned it from my best friend, and she's really calm as a person, and I was just like, it's a good way.
Yeah.
And I've told my mom also. I was like, Mama, kuch hoga, phone karo. If I'm not seeing my phone, that means it's away. And I make sure that I keep my phone also away before, going to bed, because I don't want to wake up and just see my phone.
Also because of, what you do, there are so many people that are constantly vying for your attention, right? And as a result, the phone, it becomes one of those people.
Yeah.
Right? It's just like, look at me, talk to me. I need this from you. I need this from you. And the phone only wants things from you. Right?
That's true.
It's never something that gives you anything in return. I think that's one of the big takeaways from
And
what's
I have two
returned.
phones, so I have to keep up. Now, there were times where I'm so proper, like all my phones will be 100% charge. Now I'm just like, it's okay.
100%.
I don't,
150, 100 messages.
it's okay. I'll get through you when I want to.
Yeah.
I can't go through this anxious thing, like, your social media, your mails or your WhatsApps. It's okay.
And everybody wants something from you in that format, right? When can we do this? When can we do that? When can we do that?
Yeah.
Again, you want scheduling? I'm going to go mad.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just like, And back of my mind, I know already I have to do all of this. And then, it's just like, I do not want to hear this.
Yeah. So, we were discussing this, that we're in this age where, like you were talking about social media. Social media, everyone's trying to post, they're doing selfies. There's a constant desire in people to be famous. Correct? I want to understand this from somebody who is famous, right? Like, what are the pros, cons? You said there are lots of pros, there are lots of cons. Let's have one, debate on this aspect. What is famous? If I say the word famous to you, what are the thoughts that come to your mind? Top of the mind.
You get so much love from people. You get so much attention. There's everything ready for you. Everyone wants to be you. It's amazing. You're just there. You're the center of attention, and everyone loves attention. I can go on and on about it.
Tell.
No, but there's so much about just being famous. But of course, the hard work is there. So yeah, I would any day choose being famous again than not being famous.
So it's not one of those things like, like if I had ever had a choice to go back and do this, fame 100% has to be.
No. This is what is meant for me. I would do it again and again, over and over again. Yeah, who doesn't like being famous? It's so good to be famous. Yeah.
But can you go down and buy sabzi?
I do that. मैं मास्क पहन के चली जाऊंगी. It doesn't matter. I am very domestic that way. But there are days where I not wear the mask. But I want to do everything.
It doesn't prevent you from...
Prevent you as in?
It doesn't prevent you from making decisions or going for something or doing something. Does it get in the way?
It does. It does. I won't lie. It does. But theek hai na? I signed up for this. And secretly I want it also. So it's okay. So there's no point in me cribbing about it.
Correct.
Like I said, of course I have my bad days. But this is what I thrive for, yeah. So it's okay. But I wear my mask, I go, I do my thing.
So on The Crown, have you seen The Crown on Netflix? Bits and pieces,
yeah.
right? So when Diana comes into the family and all, she's taken through this whole process of how you deal with this newfound fame that's suddenly going to descend upon you, right? Like, you've never experienced paparazzi, you've never experienced, what is it that you're supposed to be like through this? How do people who are close to you deal with this?
The recent one is only my husband. My brother is like, no, मैं को नहीं आना. My brother's very often. Mom is used to it. She's okay with it.
She's grown up with...
Yeah.
While you were growing up, she's grown up with...
Yeah. Mama has grown up with me, with the paps. But Sohail gets little... He's just like, I don't know. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Smile? So now Sohail's thing is like, there was this one thing which, we went for this one event and I said, Sohail, they'll ask for you. We've recently got married. Just don't walk away. It'll just become a scene. Okay, babe. Okay. Fine, Hansu. He has come there and he stood and he said, ha! And he left. And he's like, and people are like, so it went. And at that moment, I was like, and there were paps everywhere. And I'm just like, But that became so famous, and people like, find a guy like him who lets his wife take the limelight, blah blah blah. And I was like, he's like, Hansu, that's all I could do. I couldn't think. I was like, I have no one, please take her. And he left. He left me in the end. I was like, where are you going? We're supposed to enter together. So he's still learning. But
you're not doing posing classes and smiling classes and all of that. I think you should definitely have one.
I have told Sohail so many times, can we pose like this? Can we pose? But I'm telling you, even on iPhone, he doesn't pose with me like that. So, yeah. So he's a very simple guy. So he's very mundane. So he's just like, whatever you tell me, I'll do, Baba. I'll stand like this. He's just getting used to it, and yeah.
He had no background in any of this industry at all.
No. There are times he'll joke. He's like, "Did they come and take your picture? Mine. I think I was looking cooler today." I was like, "Okay, sure, right." But he's very simple like that. So he goes with the flow, and he's just like, "Can you go ahead? I'll come piche se." Yeah.
And how do you integrate back into his life, and does he? What does he do?
He keeps saying you must be a celebrity star, whoever you are outside the house, but you are just like a normal person at home. I'm very domestic. I love being at home, and I think I can fit in very easily anywhere. Yeah.
It's amazing how we always end up finding people who
yeah, but
showcase a different side of us as well.
Yeah, he's the yin to my yang, to be honest. He's the calm to the storm. Yeah, we fit in very well. And I think we make adjustments also. He knows I'm hyper when I have to leave the house because I have to be on time. He calms me down that time. He'll figure things to work around. So yeah, I think we're a good match.
When we think about acting, right, we think about an actor playing a role. The more I've interacted with actors, I've realized that it's actually a whole business that you're running, right? When in your mind did you switch from, actor to business person?
I don't know, yeah. Good question.
Right, because it suddenly there's a switch that goes off saying that, I was now in the craft, but now there's craft plus running this empire that I'm creating for myself.
Luckily, I'm my mom, and now we have managers and we have a team.
That's a business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now, I don't know, man.
Hansika Private Limited.
Very scary. I don't know. It just comes naturally now. Not that I've thought about it. Now, if you're saying it, of course, month comes, you have to figure out these things and, oh, this is good for me. Let's hire them. Or let's, not work with them. But I think it comes naturally. I haven't thought about it the way you've put it.
Yeah, because as soon as you think of it as a business, the trajectory changes dramatically.
Yeah.
Because then you start seeing what all can happen along with this brand that you're creating for yourself.
Yeah, now I have to see my accounts also. So, yes, it just comes naturally as of now.
Amazing. I'm going to ask you two strange questions. Okay. The first one is, how do you deal with people when, you've just launched your new movie or TV show? And the first question there, so now what's next?
I say something interesting. Aap sochte raho.
Something interesting.
Then the publicist will keep giving what we have to give.
Because that's the strangest one, right? Immediately I've just done this and now you're already asking me what's next.
Yeah. Sometimes, you want to hear from them is, how was your experience? This film, what was your experience in? What was the process? Let's talk about last Friday because we're sitting on Saturday. Can we talk about that? But that doesn't happen. So I'm just like, something interesting is coming up. I politely say.
Politely smile. Yeah. Smile and wave.
Then the publicist will do the thing. Yeah.
So next question. So what's next? No, but seriously also, not like what's the next show or movie or not that way, but where do you see yourself going, when you think of it
thriving, of course, doing very well. I'm very ambitious, and I'll be working. And I'll be hustling.
Working, hustling.
Yeah, that's me. I like doing that. I think it's amazing. I think everyone should work. It's good to not have an empty mind.
Yeah, I think just being busy is half the battle won right there.
Yeah.
right?
I wouldn't want even a Sunday to be free.
And busy with a worthwhile task.
Yes.
Many of us are busy doing the same thing over and over, procrastinating, never actually completing anything.
Yeah.
Are you a procrastinator?
No. Yeah.
Thada
Yeah,
karke.
yeah. I don't think we should complain. We should just do it. And just, there's more fun in working hard and then enjoying your time.
Yeah.
At least with me, it's always happened.
Amazing. I am very inspired by this conversation. Thank you so much for coming and having this conversation with us. I know you've inspired.
This is my first podcast and I've really had fun.
Yay. I think you have to start your own now. Your own podcast.
I have one YouTube channel. Getting through that is tough. Now having my own podcast is very tough. Keeping up with Instagram is tough. So I don't know how you do the podcast. It's you have to keep inspiring and you meet so many people. It's tough. It's not easy.
This is like how you say it's work, not work. Work doesn't feel like work. This doesn't feel like work with me.
Because you love your work.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Look, so much fun this had. Lovely. Thank you so much.
Thank
it was
you.
brilliant.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
IVM